Check this out.
Over the base. Let's go. Get over the base. It went over the base.
It has to be on the ground ball.
No, it doesn't. It goes over the base. Doesn't matter where it's
That's not true. If it's on a fly, it's not. That's like saying if it's a ball, it's a fly ball, it's there and then it hooks. It's not foul. Well, that is the worst thing. You're wrong on that.
You don't understand the rule.
I do know the rule. If it's in the air, if it's in the air, you're saying if it goes over in the air, but hits out of play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That curves around.
That's what I'm saying. It's tails.
It's fair?
It's tails. It's tails.
It's tails, then it's foul, but if it's
Over the base, it ends right over the base. No matter where it goes.
in the air, that you're wrong.
Really, look it up. Look it up.
Hey, why are we arguing here?
We're hiring people that don't know.
Okay, one more word and you're gone. You hear me? One more word. Because you don't know the rules. Here we go.
Now, I do not know this umpire. I do not know this coach. And the purpose of this video is to not throw either of these people under the bus. Here you have a situation where, although rare, the umpire is incorrect. Ball in flight, even though it goes over the base, lands past the base in foul territory. By definition, this should be a foul ball. But that's not the purpose of this video. I've gotten this question a few times on my lives, and the question is, how does a coach approach an umpire when they know the umpire is incorrect? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some advice from the coach's perspective and the umpire's perspective in terms of what you should do. And again, this is just my opinion. Okay, some do's and don'ts as a coach. Don't yell from the dugout and don't yell from the coach's box. This is a bad look. You come off as rude and no one else needs to hear our conversation. Instead, when the play is over, request for time and then go to the umpire so that you guys are close enough to where no one else can hear the conversation except you and the official. Now let's just use this situation here. You know that the umpire got it wrong. You know that. So you go out to the umpire and you say something like, "Time. Hey, Blue, what'd you have on that play?" Or, "Hey, Blue, that ball went in the air over the bag, but it still landed foul. Isn't that a foul ball?" Also, you could even try to say something like, "Hey, Blue, I know that your partner doesn't have the line in this situation, but can we both agree that it went over the bag in the air and landed foul? Could you ask for help? Could you maybe talk to your partner and see what they had?" What you don't want to do is come off as rude and disrespectful, and then the official is going to have to focus more on your behavior than the facts at hand, which could lead to you being removed from the game. Now, understand, even though you as a head coach may be right in this case, the official is always going to have the last word. So you just do the best you can to maybe try to lobby for the next call. But the umpire is going to still make the final decision, even if it's a decision that isn't quite the right one. Now, the umpire is not without fault here. There are some things that I think the umpire could have done a better job with. Again, don't have conversations at a distance. Get closer so that you and the coach are the only one that can hear what's going on. Listen first. Listen to what the head coach has. After you've heard what they said, explain what you have. And it's always a good idea to start your explanation with the words, "in my judgment." That way, that's the judgment that you're using, And that usually will help alleviate or end conversations pretty quickly. Now, after the conversation is over and you're ready to move on, you want to give some words to the coach like, "Coach, I understand what you're saying. I've heard what you said. I've explained what I said. I'm going to go with the call that I made. It's time to move on." You could also say, "Coach, if we continue with this conversation, you're going to force me to have to restrict you or remove you from the game." One of the phrases that you absolutely do not want to say to a coach is,
Harry, one more word and you're gone. You hear me? One more word.
and you absolutely never want to have a conversation while wearing your mask. So remember, the next time you have a disagreement on the field, make sure you listen carefully, use respectful words, keep the conversation brief, and stay away from absolutes. Good luck.